Is Stone Cold Steve Austin the greatest wrestler of all time, not just inside the WWE, but in wrestling in general? For me, the answer is yes. Not just because he's my favorite wrestler of all time, because he is. And not just because of the documentary last night got me emotional, which doesn't happen very often. But there's a reason why behind what I'm saying. But as always, if you like the video, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Comment down below, is Stone Cold Steve Austin the greatest of all time? Or who is your greatest of all time? And your favorite Stone Cold Steve Austin moment? Watching that documentary last night, seeing the respect that Stone Cold Steve Austin has, not just with Attitude Era guys, with all wrestlers. A Ric Flair, a Seth Rollins, a Becky Lynch, a Cody Rhodes, the Street Profits, Pat McAfee, Michael Cole, Corey Graves, The Undertaker, Triple H, Stephanie McMahon, Trish Stratus, Lita, all of these wrestlers, everyone has such respect. And when they think of Stone Cold and when they speak of Stone Cold, you don't hear a bad word come out of their mouth about Steve. Matter of fact, the only negativity you hear about Steve Austin, in my case, has always been out of Steve Austin's mouth. I don't think Steve Austin would ever sit here and say that he's the greatest of all time. Matter of fact, he says that Ric Flair is the greatest of all time. But the reason I say he's the greatest of all time, for me, is when you think of someone, no one has protected the legacy that they have built like Stone Cold Steve Austin. The best I can think of is The Undertaker, because The Undertaker kept his gimmick up for so long. But Stone Cold Steve Austin pulled himself out of the WWE at an early age because of health. And not just pulled himself out, he pulled himself away and only comes back on certain occasions, and if it feels right. And I know that they were saying there was money dispute to why he didn't return this year to face The Rock. Knowing how Stone Cold is he probably didn't want to take the shine away from Cody Rhodes and what the moment meant to Cody to win that title. Even The Undertaker said that he would come back. He came back because he was assured that he wouldn't be taken away, or he wouldn't be a distraction from Cody Rhodes winning the title. The thing about Stone Cold Steve Austin is that he comes back only to help the business, not to hurt the business. Everyone said it last night, and I got goosebumps about last night's episode. Everyone said it last night that there's nothing that this man can do to ever harm his legacy. Because time and time again, he constantly goes away and comes back, and when he comes back, he still has the same pop. I've never been live when the pop happens. I've never heard the glass shatter in person. If nothing else, this is a mark video for myself. I love everything that Stone Cold Steve Austin has done throughout his career. From the very beginning of being Stone Cold Steve Austin to the very end where he faced Kevin Owens, and that's the last time we see him, and who knows if that may be the last time we see him for years to come, other than the documentary. He's kept himself so special. He's kept himself so relevant because he doesn't disappear completely, but he makes his character special when you do see him. He's such a perfectionist when it comes to the wrestling industry. I know this isn't going to blow the record books off of any videos that I've done, but my God, the man, what he sacrificed in the ring, and I know others have. So what makes someone the greatest wrestler of all time is really up to you, the fan. So I asked at the beginning of the video, put who your greatest of all time is. Because for me, it's always going to be Stone Cold, and it's going to be a biased take from me. But I'm interested to see who your favorite greatest of all times are. Who is your greatest? What's your favorite Stone Cold moment? What's your favorite moment in general when it comes to your favorite of all time? That's what makes somebody the GOAT. What makes somebody the GOAT is what the fan of them say about them. Period.